Oh, again, wrong button. I apologize about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. We are here with Slide Job Motorsports in round 8 of the NASCAR series here at Road America East. Let's go ahead and take a look through the driver's points and the standings as I've been out the last 2 weeks. So we have Taze up top with 349 points. Valhalla in second with 298. Zodiac. Wait a minute. Are these accurate? Yeah. Zodiac with 287. Ghost Reaper with 270. Visible Rocket with 265. Evo Smokey with 253. Gen 3 LS also with 253. Dubs with 249. Reckless with 247. Z1 with 232. Rye with 229. Chris with 221. Robert with 208. The Duke with 206. Boss Racer with 202. Straw Hat J with the 195. Snipe with 161. Deed Speeman with 158. Ace with 153. And Carson Hocevar with 149 for the top 20. We're going to take a look at the team standings real quick as well. Those are the points again. Team points. AVM quite literally running away with it with 703 points. Triple M or MMM with 590. JGR with 455. BRM with 398. Chaos with 213. Apex with 212. ABR with 207. LRA with 61. And Flip with 0. Yeah, we got a lot to catch up on. Had a quick peek at the cars, and they look phenomenal here at America themed week. Yeah, we're gonna go to our pace lap here in about 3 minutes, and yeah. So again, if you're not a Twitch Turbo, Twitch Prime subscriber, if you would like to enjoy the racing with advertisement-free viewing, I do welcome you to subscribe to the channel. We have 2 subscribers. Goal right now is 10. Everything I get from this Twitch channel is going to go back into the channel to make things more enjoyable for everybody that's watching it. That includes like special effects, different things. We're going to start working on, oh goodness, Ghost Reaper, how's it going? Welcome in. Zodiac, welcome in as well. Yeah, everything that I get from the channel will go directly back into the channel to continue bringing a bunch of coverage for you guys. Let me just adjust myself here. Why do I have an alert on Streamlabs? My microphone is working. It better be. Yeah, it's working. Alrighty. Dubs, welcome in. How's it going? So a little bit of a teaser. So I will be covering the Excite Motorsports NASCAR series. Wow. Won't be there the 18th as I have a tournament that I will be going to out of town. But yes, that'll make Slideshow Motorsports, IEC as they finish up, and Excite, the 3 series that I will be broadcasting. And then specifically for IEC, I've thrown my name in the hat to go ahead and drive. Yeah, Dr. Washed is coming back to go ahead and drive with teammate PTG Little Caesar in the IEC IMSA series, where I'll be driving on Forza, not in real life, of course, but I will be driving a Ferrari 488. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So tune in Mondays at, let me get the exact time. Be Mondays at 5 p.m. Central Time. We will have our first race, the 1 hour of Sebring, on the 13th. So that'll be loads of fun. I'll definitely be doing quite a lot of practice for that. Sorry, I'm trying to go through these magic cards that I have. It's just a bunch of tokens and stuff. But yeah, I've gotten back into playing Magic. So we'll see how that goes. Might try to bring some content there as well as like a chill stream. But we'll see how it goes. Taze, welcome in. All right, we should be going to green momentarily. We are ready to eat up. AVM just raided the chat. Yeah, they did. AVM out in full force. What I'm actually going to do after the race is I'm going to go ahead and hop into the a Sebring like practice lobby, and then go ahead and lay down the required lap submission that I have to do. So yeah, that'll be fun. Be loads of fun. All right, so practice has ended here. We got our little 30-second timer. We're going to go ahead and lock in and get ready for some Road America East action, which is it's going to be a lot of fun, actually. So those who are familiar with Road America East, there's a lot of right-hand corners, and turn 3 is going to be the one that I'm most worried about, along with the rest of the lobby, as of course it will bring a lot of interesting braking points and passing opportunities as it reaches the end of the back straight. I'm going to go ahead and pray for the guys that are currently not running ABS, because that bump will definitely upset the cars as they come through into the braking zone for turn 3. You miss it by 10 meters, and you're going to meet the wall. Looks like practice hasn't quite ended yet, so we'll go ahead and turn this back on. Oh, they're waiting on everybody to ready up. Unless the lobby doesn't like me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. 125 followers as well. I do appreciate everybody for their continued support. If I could get more. There we go. Trying to get more room for my headset. Are we readying up? Oh, it's practice and qualifying. Okay, so he's got to... Am I lagged out? I hope I'm not. Oh, so I guess I am lagged out. That sucks. Oh, here we go. Think everyone's leaving. Yeah. All right, so looks like the lobby's not going to be playing nice with us today. So we're going to back out. Oh, sorry. And we're going to try it again. It happens. It happens sometimes. All right, so we got another invite. Oh, that's an older one. So we'll go ahead and wait for another invite. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make the I'm going to quickly create an event for Sebring. Let me grab the information that I need. Lap submission. Sebring full. Full circuit. Starting noon, clear, fixed, dynamic, 100. And I think my car will be at negative 5% power. Yes, it will. Cars. 5. We're going to go ahead and save this real quick because I know the guys are waiting on me. Turn off FRR. And we're going to save this real quick. And we are going to hop back in, hopefully. We jump into the fray. Game capture's on, desktop audio off, okay. All right, so, okay. So we're back in. Ooh, what should we pick? Let's go in this one. Why not? Okay. I'm not racing, so we're fine. All right, so we're back in. We're going to run a quick 1-minute ad break. We get everything situated, get the lobby back put back together. 21 drivers will take the grid this week, and I will be back in a minute. For those that are subscribed, you will be uninterrupted, as I'm just going to go ahead and yap about a bunch of other things and kind of look through my computer and kind of what I have planned for the channel. So yeah, so I have a Stream Deck, of course. What I plan on doing is getting honestly, I may as well just get the big one. The Stream Deck Studio Plus XL, the one with like 32 buttons, and it has like 6 knobs on it where I can adjust volume, so I don't have to like keep clicking things. I can just do it on the fly here. Although I can definitely do it with my Stream Deck now. I'm lazy and I don't want to set it up. So there's that. I also want to start broadcasting iRacing more, along with Le Mans Ultimate. And with iRacing, I have like complete control of the cameras, and I can just use my Stream Deck for all the camera shots. So that should bring the Yap session to a close. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Again, I do apologize about the ads. I'm trying to run them when things aren't happening, so that when things are happening, you're not jump scared by an advertisement. So if it seems that I'm running them more frequently than other people do, I am, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep the action uninterrupted for those that are not subscribed. All right, host has ended practice. I am ready as a spectator, and we will go back to our live camera, which will just bring this. Pew! Bring it up like that, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. We have, 85 laps here? Let me check. Yep, 85 laps. I'm going to put the caution over under to... Let's put it at 3.5. 3.5 is a caution over under. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. So we're going to take a look at the grid here. So we have Taze on pole position. Ace on 240 here in second place. Look at that. All right. And the Camry showing out for Team Toyota. SJM Zodiac in third, followed by Z1. Z1's been a super fast driver since showing up here in Slide Job Motorsport, followed by Straw Hat J. Rye Racer in sixth. Valhalla PD in seventh. Who's in eighth? Is it Connor? Is this it? I think he's double checking. Oh, okay. So Taze, okay, gotcha. So Taze on pole, Z1 in second, followed by. Let's make sure before I jump the gun again. Here we go. All right. Okay, so I was completely wrong, and I apologize about that. So Taze on pole, Z1 joining him on the first row. Your second row will be Ghost Reaper and Zodiac. Your third row will be Straw Hat J. And Ace on 240. Fourth row will be Rye Racer and Valhalla. Next row will be Connor D Photo and Deed Speeman. Oh, nope. Yep. Yep, nope. Yep. Nope. Okay, Connor D Photo and Deed Speeman rounding out the top 10. 11th place will be Reckless 5518, followed by Evo Smokey. Then we have Gen 3 LS 79 with Chris Ruiz 12. We have SJM Dubs in 15th, followed by Adam LZ5. We have Iron Phantom 19, which I don't think we've seen Iron Phantom. In 17th, followed by Franzi Snips. Then karting, no, Iron Phantom, Invisible Rocket. Followed by Franzi Snips and Karting Link. And last but certainly not least, the Duke 7390. So huge grid here. Should be some exciting action. And man, look at these paints. It is America themed here. We are definitely going to be looking through all these paints. Look at that Budweiser car. Ooh. Oh. A little bit of jump scare there from Taze. Man. All right. Z1 rocking a little bit of an American flag here as well. Ghost Reaper. Monster Energy America themed. Love to see it. Zodiac and SJM Esports, Monster Energy. Can't quite check the number there. Straw Hat J and the U.S. Air Force Xfinity Toyota Camry. Love the Air Force. That looks like baseball, of course, from Ace on 240. Rye Racer, National Guard theme, number 6. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to do a quick look at the rest of these cars here, and we will get into that in about 20 seconds' time. Lordy, remember what we're fighting for, lads. Remember what we're fighting for. I'm not going to point it out, but if you see it, you know what I'm talking about. So, God bless America. Alrighty, we're going to take the grid here. Unfortunately, have to run another tribute scheme. Oh, no, Robert. I do apologize for your loss if it was recent. Of course, we never like losing anybody that we love. Alrighty, we are here, Road America. It was on the first. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Alrighty, let's take a look at the game cameras. Take a quick look. Let me make sure I'm not getting overpowered by the car audio here. I'll turn it down just a little bit. Alrighty, we're going to take a look at... Oh, wow. Okay. We've definitely seen the hood. Take a look at Z1 here in Coca-Cola, number 54. Ooh, that is a nice touch. A little USO on the side. We love the USO. Little American 250 right there. Ghost Reaper. Ace on 240. Wait a minute, I skipped somebody. I'll skip Zodiac. Okay. Rockin' Dubby. So, Slide Motor. Oh my god, I love that. Ooh, baby. So, Slide Motorsport, of course, is sponsored by Dubby. I'm not paid to say this, but if you go to dubby.gg and use the code SJM.esports, all caps, you can get some drink mixes. And, yeah. Go ahead and check that out. Cleveland Guardians, number 11. I like that. Little matte finish on the Toyota. Good pick there, Ace. So Straw Hat J, the U.S. Air Force Xfinity. Valhalla and the number 4 Freedom Factory. Love that. Rye Racer and the number 6 National Guard Doritos. Oh, dude, I love that. Valhalla, we've already looked at. Rye Racer, we've looked at. Connor D. Photo, we have not. 1776 to 2026. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right, so I have all these guys left to go through. We're going to get focused on our leaders here. Lord. I'm going to go to Z1 just to get a better view of everything. Excuse me, of everything. And we're going to take the green flag here. And we are away for round 8 here to Slide Job Motorsports NASCAR Series. Looks like Taze has gotten a little bit of a jump along with... Taze gets through in first. Ghost Reaper on the inside at Z1. So we might see another pass here for second. A lot of commotion behind the leaders by the looks of it. Looks like a car almost getting caught sideways. I think that was Rye Racer getting the short end of the stick there, unfortunately. We're going to get back to the front of the grid as they're almost single file. There's a lot of action here from 10th on back. And that's the bump that I'm talking about, is everybody catches air. We're going to see if anybody, unfortunately, catches the wall Looks like the top 10 will get through unscathed. Oh my goodness, there's a car sideways, and that is Gen 3 LS and Franzi Snit. Nope. Gen 3 LS and Connor D Photo getting into a little bit of a scuffle here on lap 1. A little bit of contact there. Dubs dropping to 19th. Taste still in the lead, followed by Z1, Ghost Reaper, Zodiac, and Valhalla. Looks like the top 5 is starting to break away from the pack just a little bit. Valhalla trying to get a move on Zodiac here for 5th. They will go side by side into turn 3. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on this battle right now. Still too wide. Zodiac catching air on the right or the left side of the car. Smokey just dropped. That's not a good sign. Oh, we have a move for 2nd by the looks of it. Ghost and Z1. Z1 hold on to the outside of turn 4 there and will at least hold off Ghost for 1 corner. And here's Valhalla using a little bit of this side draft from Z1 and Ghost Reaper to get a little bit alongside Z1 by the looks of it. But we'll back out of the double overtake and we'll go through turn 1 side by side with Ghost Reaper. And it looks like Ghost Reaper trying to get a little bit of a switch back there maybe, but can't quite get it done, as of course Valhalla has all the track to go ahead and run it out wide and stay on the gas for as long as he needs to. Let's see if Ghost Reaper has an answer to that. It looks like he won't. Zodiac getting into the back. Uh-oh. Into the grass. He's sideways. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You break a little too late and it'll cost you so many positions, as unfortunately Zodiac just found out here. He has a lot of work to make up here. Karting Link moving up to 10th place. We have a car stopped. Adam LZ5 going into the pits. Let's see if he has any damage. Oh, yeah, he has quite a bit of damage here. As the field is already starting to thin out just a little bit here. Z1 still all over the tail end of Taze. Valhalla holding off Ghost Reaper for 3rd. Rounding out your top 5 will be Ace on 240 here in the Cleveland Guardians paint scheme, looking to avoid that large bump at all cost. Oh, trying to get back onto the racing surface there. Quite a bit of a battle for 11th going on between the Duke, Reckless, and Visible Rocket. Wow, the Duke getting a little crazy. Oh, sorry, that was Visible Rocket jumping the apex there just a little bit. And it looks like the Duke will potentially get in front of him. Yes, he will. Reckless trying to return the favor into turn 1. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. We're going to check on the rest of the grid. We have a battle for 6th, battle for 8th, huge battle for 10th, which we are currently watching right now. Or I should say a battle for 11th. 6th, 8th, no, 6th, 9th, and 11th. So we're going to stay tuned in here. Definitely a lot of hard driving here, as unfortunately Franny Snips got into the grass just a little bit. I think Deetsbeam just got a pass on somebody. I think Zodiac lost another position. No, he didn't. Might have just been like a flicker in my peripherals. But we're going to get back. We're going to get on the battle for... Well, now it's a huge battle for 9th as Rye Racer will get around, or sorry, Karting Link will get around Rye Racer. Valhalla with a pass on Ghost Reaper again. Ooh, Ghost Reaper definitely with a little bit of a push on Valhalla. So Valhalla looking to make the best of this corner exit to go ahead and get back around him. So 7 laps down. Oh, we have a car stopped. We have Reckless 5518, probably with a lot of damage. A lot of damage to the rear end of the car. He's going to be heading into the pits to get that repaired. Man. A lot of singular... Oh, no, I'm lagging. I did not just disconnect. Okay, somebody did. That was weird. I hope it wasn't me. That would be my luck, of course, that I would disconnect from a race as a broadcaster. That'd be kind of terrible. So Reckless still in the pits. They are going super slow here. I think a caution is out. And it definitely looks like it. So from 12th on back, they are holding caution speed. Actually, they're going a little slower. That's fine. All right, so I believe a caution is out. So we'll go to the intermission camera. Yeah, it was a lot of action. Not a whole lot of changes here on the top 5, other than Zodiac catching the grass and slipping down to 7th. He's definitely going to... Oh, server lag. Gotcha. Lag caution. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what it was. So we have a caution brought out by not a competitor. That's unfortunate, but yeah, we're gonna take a quick 2-minute ad break here, and we'll get back with the action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Quite a bit of a shakeup here during the caution. So Taze and company will all decide to pit under caution. I believe the rest of the field completed their pit stops on the gather lap. So it would be Ace on 240, Chris Ruiz, Reckless 5518, The Duke, Connor D. Photo, your top, Adam LZ, your top 5, followed by Connor D. Photo, Karting Link 7, Dubs, Iron Phantom, and Straw Hat J for your top 10 for the restart. This will get a little wild here on the restart as we go ahead and take the green flag on lap 11. As it's all on Ace on 240 to go ahead and get us rocking and rolling here. Definitely keeping a little close to the inside wall there. I would try to be farther over to the left as we are underway here. Oh my goodness, we are not going 3 wide behind, are we? We are going 3 wide. A whole lot of shuffling going on. And looks like oh my goodness gracious, there's a massive wreck. There are cars everywhere. Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to wait till the smoke clears to see what happened. So that is Reckless 5518 and Iron Phantom 19 that got caught up into that. And I'd imagine Dubs, Visible Rocket, Franny Snips, Zodiac, unfortunately, as well, potentially caught up into that as well. We're going to take a look back into the lead as Chris Ruiz getting a little bit of almost a pit maneuver. Still rocking the Kyle Busch Memorial livery there from Chris Ruiz, as Z1 and Taze have already picked up. They started 11th and 12th, respectively, on the grid, as Ace is going to have a move on Chris Ruiz here for the lead. Ace will take the lead back from Chris Ruiz as he will continue to run us out from the front of the grid. Z1 making a move for 5th on Connor D. Photo here, potentially coming up into turn 3. As Connor D. Photo and Z1 are side by side. Connor almost giving Z1 the pinch there. We'll give him, catching some air, and Z1 will go. Here comes Taze to the inside. Uh-oh. Adam LZ getting a little loose. And everyone gets through relatively unscathed as Z1 and Taze pick up another. Well, Z1 picks up 2 positions, and Taze will pick up a position as well. Taze trying to get around Adam LZ. Adam LZ putting the block on him there. It's nicely executed to try and keep him behind him for another corner. However, I think he's got him in turn 2. No, that's Z1 in front of him. Yep, that is Z1. I'm sorry. So 4th and 5th, respectively, for our front row here at the start of the race. Chris Ruiz has gotten back around Ace on 240, at least for the straightaway. Here we go into turn 3. Both drivers definitely pushing the braking zones, giving themselves not a whole lot of room, but you know, Rubbin's racing here on I'll call this a road course, even though it's 4 right turns. So Chris Ruiz will, Ace on 240 putting the squeeze on him all the way to the pit wall. And we'll watch Ace on 240 hopefully dive back. There he goes. Yes! Somebody's been watching Sim Racing Stewards. Oh my goodness, Ace. Okay. We see the racecraft on display here. His Karting Link will get around him by the looks of it, maybe? Karting Link with a little bit of contact there, and now he has Z1 and Taze to worry about. Ace on 240 dropping back down to 4th. Whoa, they're 4 wide. They're 4 wide coming into turn 3. This is gonna be chaos. What? They lived? Oh! Ace almost losing it absolutely ballsy move by every competitor here. My goodness gracious. They're racing like it's the final lap. We still got 70-some laps to go, guys. My goodness. And they're still 3 wide. That's Valhalla, Deed Spearman, and Ace on 240. Ace on 240 definitely trying to get it done. Looks like Taze has gotten around Karting Link, leaving Z1. Actually, he did not leave Z1. As they continue to push their way through the grid here, Chris Ruiz has another couple of laps here in the lead, I would anticipate, as we're catching some lapped traffic. But wow, that 4 wide into turn 3, and somehow everybody came through unscathed. Oh no, Taze is off! Taze is off into the kitty litter. Oh, that's devastating. We got some more action on turn 4 here. No, that's actually Taze that we're following. Oh, there's somebody, yep. That's Franny Snips also into the kitty litter. So Taze has a lot of work to do. So Chris Ruiz probably breathing a sigh of relief, sitting in first place as he clocks in another lap led. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Too many L's. Wow, Karting Link, your biggest mover of the race. 17 spots picked up in 15 laps. Wow, dude. Wow. And that number 20 DeWalt Toyota is definitely keeping the paint clean too. He's just buckling down, just running his race. We're definitely going to be talking with Karting Link after the race. Let me go ahead and write it down. Wow. All right, let's see where Taze is in comparison to the rest of the field. Still running in 11th after going off between turns 3 and 4. Definitely gonna rattle Taze just a little bit, but then again, there's so many laps left in the race. I don't think. Oh, that's Karting Link a little sideways there. We'll lose 1 position to Valhalla as he continues to ride in the draft of Z1. Actually, that's Rye Racer in front of him. What? He's down to 16 positions gained here. Ghost Reaper with a pass on Ace on 240. Ace on 240, of course, with Zodiac behind him. Ace on 240 has been doing really good. He is currently sitting in the driver's points. Ace is... Where is he? If I can read. Ace is 19th in points. He did miss the last round. However, he's doing really good here. Definitely a good spot. 4 points. I'm gonna check on our leaders. Oh, a little bit of contact between Z1 and Connor D Photo there. We're gonna see if Connor D Photo gets through unscathed, kind of, but a little bit of a rough overtake there. Valhalla running in 3rd, Karting Link in 4th. The field is getting a little spread out here. Chris Ruiz still running out in front. Wow. He's been holding off Z1, albeit because of lapped traffic, definitely playing a role into that, as road racing does. It's not only if you're the fastest guy on track, it's, of course, how you manage getting around lap traffic. There we see Duke 7390 with a pass on 2 people. A little bit of a slingshot down the backstretch as we're going to Squirrel Brain here. Oh, Ace overcooking it. No, he didn't. What a pass. There's Taze in 9th. He's definitely trusting the brakes a little more than I would, honestly. Is the stream lagging for anybody else, or is it just me? Because it looks like... It looks like I have some frame drop. Let me take a look at this. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to watch it back to see if there's anything I can do to make this look better. Oh, maybe it was the auto. Yeah, it was the automatic, like, quality thing, just swapping in and out. All right, let's get back into the race here. Ace on 240, trying to get around Ghost Reaper here. And also trying to hold back Taze and Zodiac. He's got a little bit of a SJM freight train behind him. Let's see if Ace on 240 pulls that same trick on Taze. It seemed to have worked last time when he was squeezing a competitor to that, to the left of us now. But that right side pit wall and then swinging all the way back to the racing line. Oh, a little bit of a block going back. No. Taze might have a run to the inside, and it looks like he's going to. He might. Ace trying to squeeze him to the outside, but that's where Taze wants to be, and he gets back in front of him. Wow. Oh, baby. Taze on the inside. There's a car sideways through turn 3, but everyone gets through unscathed. 21 laps down here. I'm going to take a quick voice break. I'm going to leave you on this battle here between Ace on 240. Oh, never mind. This is what I'm talking about right here. See him pinning him all the way to the wall there. Oh, might have done it just a little too much there to Zodiac anyway. I don't think that was intentional, but that's the move I'm talking about. You see it all the time in sim racing stewards. You see that move every time in those high-level road racing circuits, and he's definitely putting that to practice and to... actually, no, just putting it into practice here for the race, and it's actually been working pretty well. But I do think that that wall contact was a bit unintentional. We're going to leave you with the battle for 5th, this three-way battle between Deedspeed and Ghost Reaper and Taze, as we take a quick 30-minute ad break as I try to catch my breath. So, yep, continue to stay tuned, and we will be right back in about 30 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The battle for 5th still raging on. No change in the rest of the running order by the looks of it. And I say that as there's something flying across the racing surface, and Deedspeed, unfortunately, going a little wide there and will lose 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Hello, can I click back onto the thing? There we go. It was probably because I wasn't clicked onto the... Whoa, Ace, you got to keep it on the racing surface there, buddy. This isn't a rallycross race, this is NASCAR. Oh my goodness, and he gets dumped! Oh, Jesus. Ace gets dumped. Oh, my. He can't be too happy about that. His car has to be completely toast. Oh, yeah, his car is completely destroyed. He's trying to get it going, and I think he's going to back out here, unfortunately. Now he's thinking about it. He's paused. Man, he was doing so well and absolutely got clapped after turn 1. Oof. Going back to the leaders here, so Z1 is now hot on the tail of Chris Ruiz. We're going to still keep an eye on Ace on 240 here as he tries to get back into the racing surface. So trying to. So he will unfortunately go a lap down. Still struggling to get this car up the hill. Needs to turn it. Yeah, turn it that way. No, the other way. Turn it the other way and go down the hill. Z1 is... I completely missed it. I'm sorry. Z1 is taking the lead. Chris Ruiz all over his rear bumper. Chris Ruiz also has yet to pit, I should add. So I think tire wear is taking... Oh, Chris Ruiz with a little bit of a move on Z1, but Z1's going to return the favor here in turn 4 as he does have the inside. A little bit of contact. His tires are starting to fall off, so I imagine that may have a bit of a influence on the battle so far. Did Ace ever get back going? He's on the racing surface, trying to limp his car back into pit lane. It's absolutely devastating for Ace. Valhalla with a move on Z1, our current race leader, and will get around him. It sucks too because it was only a one-car incident. He was the only car around, so he's just going to continue losing laps and losing time because there's not really a caution you can call for one car off. So he's just got to take this. Man, he's lost so many positions. Oh my goodness, man. Do we have a competitor helping him out? Is Iron Phantom? Iron Phantom is giving him a bump back to the pit lane. Look at this. See, this is what we're talking about right here. Sportsmanship. Look at that. What a man. Iron Phantom, I'm going to talk to Dubs and I'm going to get you some bonus points for that, brother. Wow. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, is it a kitty? Iron Phantom, please tell me you didn't lose a kitty. No, not the kitty. Oh, poor baby. Oh, baby, there's a lot of cars off here. Oh, okay, we get a front row seat to this. Okay. As Iron Phantom goes ahead and rolls. We are still... What is going on with the stream? Can somebody tell me if you're having issues with the stream? Because I seem to be having some issues here. I'll definitely check the VOD, but if it's something that I can control on my end, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it doesn't happen again. I don't think we have a caution out. No, we don't. They are still running all out. Oof. All right, so Ace on 240 is back in the race, courtesy of Iron Phantom 19. And he's helping another competitor. He's helping Gen 3 LS back. No way, dude. Okay. We're getting this man some extra points for that. He is basically a NASCAR wrecker. Not like he's annihilating people, but he's helping people get back into the race at the cost of his own. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Dubs. I'm gonna get you some bonus points for that, because man, that That's sportsmanship at its finest. That's what we love to see here. There's not a whole lot of that going on either, because anybody else would have just been like, oh, he's stuck. Sorry, bro. I got a race to do. But, yeah, we're definitely going to call him SJM Lightning McQueen. Because that is a Lightning McQueen moment. So let's get back onto this battle for first. Still Z1 Valhalla and Chris Ruiz. Chris Ruiz still has yet to pit. He is riding this out as long as he can, trying to make it a one-stop. I mean, no, it can't be a one-stop. I mean, he's been out for 30 laps, 29 laps on one set of tires. So he's doing pretty good. Let's check the rest of the grid. Fifth. Let's get a battle for seventh going on between Deed Speedman and Ghost Reaper. Wow. Ghost Reaper trying to get a pass on Deed Speedman. However, he is holding him off. Wow. The grid is definitely split quite a bit. Oh, no, we have a disconnection. Who is it? No, it's Connor. Connor's disconnected. Oh, man. Connor was running. Take a look here. Let's see if I can find him. Connor was running. I can't find him. Yeah, I can't find Connor photo in the standings. Maybe he changed his gamer tag a little ways through. But, all right, so Franny Snips is going in. So Chris Ruiz has to be going in at some point. Let's check the tires on Chris Ruiz. He's starting to fall off race pace quite a bit. Yeah, he is on 2.9% engine damage on minor tires. He is trying to wait out another caution, that's for sure. But I know Franny Snips didn't go in. Chris Ruiz didn't go in. Let's see who hasn't pit yet. Let's take a look at our pit stop counter. So it's only been Chris Ruiz and the Duke. I'm going to set this back to automatic. Oh, I can turn it off? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Dude, that frees up so much room on it. Yo. Okay. That's cool. All right, let's get a rundown of our top 10. So 32 laps completed here. Z1, your current race leader, followed by Valhalla. Chris Ruiz, who is staying out another lap. Taze, after falling all the way down to, I think it was 14th, back into 4th place. Karting Link in 5th, your current biggest mover. Yes, with 15 positions. Rounding out your top 5, sorry. Then we have Zodiac, Ghost Reaper, Deed Speedman, Straw Hat J, and the Duke 7390 at the time of the rundown. The rest of the grid will be Visible Rocket, Dubs, Reckless, Rye Racer, Franny Snips, Adam LZ5, Gen 3 LS, Ace on 240, and Iron Phantom. The undisputed sportsman of the race. So let's clock back in on Chris Ruiz, who will be going into the pits along with Valhalla. So Valhalla, wow, yeah, that's impressive. For Chris Ruiz to stretch his tires for this long is 100% impressive. Now let's take a look at Z1's tires. running a little bit of engine damage here, really beating up that front left, of course, with these 4 right corners, that being the tire to watch. As we're getting our first round of green flag pit stops, while the grid is super. Actually, we're going to check on Zodiac and Karting Link. Karting Link moving up to 4th place after the pit stop from Valhalla and Chris Ruiz. Taze moving back up into 2nd place, then Zodiac into 3rd. Let's check the tires on Karting Link to get an idea. So he's on 40% as well, so we should see him in the next couple of laps here. We're going to take a quick 30-second ad break, and we will be right back. I'll leave you with this battle for 3rd between Zodiac and Karting Link. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. No major changes on the top 5. No major changes on the top 10. A couple of green flag pit stops, of course, as we are nearing the halfway point of the race. So far, only 1 caution, knock on wood. A lot of action we've seen, so unfortunately Ace on 240 losing a lot of time after getting dumped between turns 1 and 2. Iron Phantom, of course, assisting him on the backstretch to get back into the race, and then also assisting another competitor, I think it was Reckless 5518, to get back into the pits as well. So Ghost Reaper going into the pit lane now. So Chris Ruiz will jump. Chris Ruiz and Valhalla will jump, of course, 1 more spot. Chris Ruiz, I believe, started. Let me see. Chris Ruiz started in 7th. So he's currently in the order of which he started the race. As long as he can get around him, and it looks like he will. Yeah, he will. So Chris Ruiz definitely using a little more strategy than other competitors would by, honestly, just filling the car all the way up and putting new tires on. Somebody just... Iron Phantom looked to... Uh-oh. Iron Phantom's in the dirt. Trying to keep it out of the kitty litter, goes in. A little bit of full lock action. Okay. Wow, this grid is super spread out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. I wouldn't be surprised to see a competition caution to go ahead and get everyone back grouped up anyway. We do have a battle for 3rd still between Karting Link and Zodiac. Actually, Karting Link has gotten around Zodiac. Here's Ace on 240 right behind him. So who's he going to choose to bump draft? He's going to choose Karting Link. He's going to choose Zodiac. We'll see what happens here. Zodiac and Karting Link going side by side into turn 3. Karting Link getting onto the dirt a little bit. Don't get too greedy there, Ace. And Karting Link and Zodiac will both go into the pits. Let's check on Chris Rees currently running in 6th. Road America definitely has a pretty long pit road. A little bit longer, honestly, than I would. I'm not going to finish that sentence because it's going to get clipped. So your race leader, Z1, working his way around some lap traffic now. Tay's not too far behind him. Still have Zodiac and Karting Link in the pits, and it looks like Chris Rees will get around him in the 4th place. Tay's now into pit lane, and there is a huge gap. So 2nd is in the pit lane now. 3rd is just I'd say a halfway down the backstretch now. 4th is right behind him, and here's 5th and 6th and 7th, all in this bunch here, then 8th and 9th. So everyone outside of the top 10 is at least a lap down, and it's only going to get worse from here as Z1 continues to work his way through the field. 9th isn't too far in front of him. So we're going to see where Taze is going to come out. Taze is going to come out in, let's actually get a close-up of this. So Taze will maintain 2nd place. And there goes Z1 into the pit, so a lot of competitors will start to get their laps back. Who just got in the pits with him? Gen 3 LS? Okay. Gen 3 LS jumping in the pits with Z1. And let's see how many people. Where's Dubs at? So Deeds Beam and Invisible Rocket already got their laps back. Dubs will get his lap back. Oh, somebody's off. That's Iron Phantom. So Iron Phantom will get a lap back. He will go 3 laps down, hopefully. We'll watch Iron Phantom here. Yes, Iron Phantom will gain a lap back as well. Whoa, buddy, getting a little crazy there. All right, let's find this battle for 2nd between Taze and Valhalla. Where is Valhalla? There's Valhalla, right behind Ride Racer. So Valhalla's gonna have an insane draft down the backstretch. Let's actually go on board with Valhalla. Karting Link getting around Zodiac to secure 5th place. And here comes Valhalla, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to get around Rye Racer. I assume he's going to break pretty deep into the corner. Yes, he will. Rye Racer yielding to Valhalla, of course. And now he can take advantage of the draft from Valhalla. No, from Taze. I keep saying Valhalla. Utilize the very, very large and grotesque wake that is left from the front of Taze's car, which will greatly benefit Valhalla. We see him closing the gap there. Uh, 42 laps down. I think we have about 44 remaining, 43 remaining. So we are at the halfway point of the race. So your current running order, and I see another advertisement is running. Unfortunately, no, I just ran an ad. No, I think an ad just ran. I'm sorry, you guys. I really need to keep an eye. Whoa, Gen 3 LS just got punted by Valhalla by the looks of it. That's not good. He's off into the dirt. He doesn't have any damage. I guess he's... Oh, no, he's just waiting to re-enter. So if we take a look... Yeah, he was waiting on a clear track to re-enter. See, that's what you're supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen. You don't just rejoin at a 90-degree angle and let God decide what happens. Wait till the track's clear. Rejoin safely. And get back to the race, no matter where you are in the running order. Seeing a lot of really good things from the drivers here as far as racecraft goes. After all, it is a game, right? There's no money in this. Well, there might be, but there's no money in this. We're all here for fun, so we should enjoy it at least while it lasts, and continue from there. So we are now past the halfway point. Let's get a battle going for you guys. So a battle for 5th, maybe 6th, 7th. Karting Link started. I should have checked that before. Karting Link started 15th. He's currently in 7th, so that is a phenomenal showing for Karting Link. Yeah, this grid is so spread out right now. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for 5th. That is slowly developing. We can actually watch 9th, maybe 10th. We'll watch this battle for 9th between Straw Hat J and Deed Speeman for a little bit. Do apologize, there's not a whole lot going on track. As Straw Hat J tries to get around Deed Speeman, definitely leaving some room there. Can't quite get the pass done. And we'll try again for turn 1 if he is able to get to him. Rye Racer there into pit lane for another green flag stop. Still have only had 1 caution. Unfortunately, all of the racing incidents that have happened have all been 1 car around, or it's been within the yellow flag window. So there wasn't going to be a yellow flag flown, as we saw that massive pileup between turns 1 and 2 on the restart of the last caution. I think it was, what, lap 8? Lap 9? Maybe 11? Somewhere around there. As Chris Ruiz goes into the pits again. Gonna see what's happened, if I can catch it. Oh, I couldn't catch it. He's got full fuel. So he is looking to potentially get to the end of the race. A little bit of a short cycle pit stop here to try and beat the rest of the drivers potentially. So we're going to keep an eye on this, as he will come out in 11th place, potentially, unless this is Dubs. No, that's Rye Racer. So Chris Ruiz will come out in 11th place. Z1 still continuing to lead the race with Taze actually dropping Valhalla somewhere. We have a car off. That's Iron Phantom. Taze has been breaking away from Valhalla here, and has firmly set his sights, his 2 very large sights, firmly on Z1. As we're gonna just go ahead and turn off the ticker for now. Man, I'm in a lot of pain all of a sudden. A little bit of a battle between Zodiac and Ghost Reaper still. Ghost Reaper hanging to the outside. Might look to get a pass done. No, he will not. Yeah, this field is so spread out. Definitely going to keep an eye on Taze to see the gap continue to fall between him and Z1. Would be a very distracting car to see in my rear view mirror for many reasons, but the primary reason, of course, being because that I've been alone for the majority of the race, and seeing a car slowly come up on you as Ghost Reaper tries to make a move on Zodiac. On the inside of turn 2, can't quite get it done, so he'll tuck in for the draft and attempt again on turn 3. But of course, Z1's been running with a pretty considerable gap for the majority of the race. Ooh, a little bit of contact between these two for 4th. No room for Ghost Reaper. Trying to get a little push to pass action without, of course, dumping Zodiac. We'll have, what, 36 laps to go next time by? Zodiac defending, Ghost Reaper on the outside. Whoa, Zodiac. No, Ghost Reaper caught a little bit of grass there on the braking point. And that will kind of break his... whoa, definitely break... No! Ghost Reaper is around. Whoo, narrowly avoids karting link. That definitely broke his concentration, as I was trying to say. Almost collecting karting link in the process. As Iron Phantom goes into the pits. So Ghost Reaper will lose a handful of places there. What is this gap between Taze? Oh, 1.9? It is falling pretty heavily. So let's check the tire wear on our top 5. 16. Oh, he has 1.6% engine damage. That might be it. That might be the difference. Taze is driving a little harder than Z1. But he's gained 0.2 of a second already on Z1. 0.3, 4/10. Nope, that's still 0.3. We'll lose a little bit of time here because of the exit of turn 4. But Taze is definitely trying to reel in Z1. Oh no, another disconnection. Who is it? Who's disconnected? Oh no, it's Ace! Ace on 240 is disconnected in the pits. No! Oh no! Unfortunate. Ace was doing so good too. Alright, now he's picking up a little bit of time here. Taze definitely locking in. We have about a little over 30 laps to go. He's got to keep it. He's got to keep it clean. He's going to lose a little bit of time here. No, he's actually gaining time. Give me that back. Intervals. 1.4. 1.2. Oh, 1.4. Okay. See if there's any other battles going on right now before I lock myself into this. I don't think there is. No, there's not. It's the closest action on track right now is between these two. So we're going to continue on board with Taze as he continues to reel in Z1. He's gained 0.6 of a second over these last couple of laps. He just needs another half second maybe to get into the draft, and then the battle for the lead will be on. He's gained 0.2 through there. Jesus. Yeah, we're starting to see the just the difference that 1.6% engine damage truly does. We're going to check the tire wear as well. Taze is actually worse off on tire wear than Z1. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. Z1 definitely has a better first half of the lap. He's lost a little bit of time here. I think Z1's kicking the burners back on, trying to get away from Taze. We're gonna check everything else here. I did have an over-under posted by Taze, over-under 5 cautions. We're still at 1. We have 30 laps to go. Let's check to see if there's any other... No, there's no other battles going on, I don't think. No, everyone's pretty spread out. Maybe for 11th. No, they're too far away. Taze had the gap down to 1.1 momentarily. Almost down to a second. We're gonna take a 1-minute ad break here, and I will be right back with you guys. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. During the ad break, Taze went for a little bit of a slide through turn 1. Adam LZ, Reckless 5518 going into the pits. No real changes on the rest of the grid. Still continuing to watch Taze attempt to run down Z1. I imagine he's going to pit at the same time that he is. Of course, to keep that gap where it is. And of course, with Taze doing a little bit worse on tires than Z1 is. Still getting into the grass. It must have broken his concentration just a little bit. The gap was at 1.8, and now he's back down to 1.4. I can't really trust the intervals that much. Can I move this around? That'd be really cool if I was... Oh, don't do that, don't do that. This Taze makes a mistake again, unfortunately. Under 30 laps to go. Man. Oh, we had a pass. Had a pass for 5th. Ghost Reaper and the Duke. I'm not pigeonhole on the battle for the lead. Although it's not much of a battle right now with 1.4 seconds between the two of them. Valhalla's definitely making quite a bit of good time. We're going to get an onboard with the Duke. Whoa, buddy. Uh-oh. He's staying in the throttle for sure. So the battle for 5th is now left the chat. So that's Iron Phantom behind him. Where is 7th? 7th is now crossing the start-finish line. Jeez. Let's check on Chris Ruiz, because I know he short-cycled his pit stop. So he might be trying to go to the end here, but I don't know. The leader's behind him. He's not gonna pick up a whole lap on him. I don't know. We're gonna keep an eye on this, but let's get back to the battle for, let's find one. Not a whole lot of action going on right now. So I do apologize for the not super great coverage of this, but oh no, Chris Ruiz is off, and he's off into the kitty litter. He's potentially going to go a lap down, and it looks like he is going to. Yep. Unfortunate for Chris Ruiz. Okay. Time to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. The gap to the leader is now 0.6 seconds from Taze, so he is definitely in the draft now, as long as he can hold it through the corners. That he is. So now, after many laps, Taze is now looking at the leader, well within drafting distance. So we're going to watch this interval start to plummet as we come down the backstretch on lap 60. So 25 laps to go. Down to 0.2 of a second. We just see how powerful that draft is. We're going to watch these two duke it out for the rest of the race, I imagine. So I don't think he's going to try for a move. He's going to feign a move by the looks of it. No, he's trying to pull alongside of him, and he does. And will Taze take the lead? Yes, he will. Less than optimal exit there, but will keep Z1 behind him. So after a number of laps, we have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen, and it is SJM Taze starting on pole position. Unfortunately, making a couple of mistakes, falling to 11th and fighting his way back through the field, and is now back in the lead. And now has to lock in for the remainder of the race and hope that he doesn't make any mistakes. Hope that Z1 makes a mistake to secure this win. Still running side or single file. We're gonna get on board with Z1 here. All right, so that's Gen 3 LS into the pits again. Z1 still buying his time. Again, there are 22 laps left in the race. So I don't believe he's going to make a harsh move anytime soon. But we'll... Of course, we're going to be glued to this battle. So I believe the rest of the grid is still super spaced out. Yeah, it is super spaced. So we're going to keep an eye on this battle. I think I can just turn this stuff off for now and continue to watch these guys battle it out. But I think Z1 is just going to try and save as much fuel as possible to extend to the end of the race, hoping that Taze goes in. I think Z1 would stay out in this scenario. As long as he doesn't hit too much traffic. Taze got slowed by Franny Snips there. And they will go side by side into turn 1. Less than a few inches between the two of them. And Taze will hold off the counteroffensive from... Oh my goodness, no he won't. Z1 with a switchback through turn 1 and will hold the lead from Taze into turn 2. Down the backstretch they go. Wow. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. You blink at the wrong time and you're going to potentially make a mistake. And here comes Taze to the inside or the outside of Z1 to try and take the inside into turn 3. A little bit of, oh my goodness, a little bit of contact between them. It's a nice save by Z1. I don't think Taze meant to cut the nose of his car off there. But all's fair in love and war. Give me my thing back. There we go. So that's Franny Snips into the pits. Oh my God, I'm sweating. My legs are sweating. Taze back in the lead. We have 20 laps to go. We'll do a quick fuel and tire check of our race leaders. We have Taze, 18% fuel, 44. So we're going to see him come in potentially a little bit. I don't think they're going to make the end of the race. 1.6, 21%, 42. So Z1 has a little bit of a fuel advantage, a little bit of a tire advantage as well, but I don't think it's too much to make a huge difference. Actually, let's keep an eye on how much fuel. So he crosses the line at 17.1%. With 19 laps to go, we'll see where Taze is when he comes back around to get an idea of how much fuel they are burning each lap. I'm just going to go and take my headset off because I don't need to really hear the cars. And definitely I can move around a lot better as well. Ghost Reaper's in the pit, so he's going to try and undercut the field. No, he's too far away to do that. He's almost half a lap down. All right, let's check Taze's fuel now. He's only burned 2%, so I don't know. Z1 might have a 1-lap fuel advantage. We'll see what it looks like as they come across. 3.1, 3.2% per lap. Let's quickly check on Z1. 17% still? 13. I think Z1 has a 1-lap advantage. We're on the forbidden number of laps completed, 65 plus 2. Yeah, I don't know. This could definitely go one of two ways. Z1, I don't think is going to try and make a move on Taze as he is trying to save fuel. That's the best that I can imagine. Karting links up into third. Wow. Oh, Taze goes in, and Z1 will not follow him. This is what I was anticipating happening. So now Z1's going to attempt to run off from Taze and try and get an overcut with, oh man. We don't have a whole lot of laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a quick count, as I am unable to do math without a calculator. We have 17 laps to go at this time. We're going to see where Taze comes out. Oh, Taze is going to have a lot of traffic to go through. So that was actually potentially a bad move for Taze to pit that lap. Z1's going to have next to no traffic, as it looks like Dubs will go in. I don't think Taze is actually going to have any traffic. No, he won't. So we're going to watch to see if Z1 decides to pit this time by. Oh, there he goes. So he's going to pit. So now all eyes are on Taze to see if that was the best thing to do. Let's see how much fuel he took. Wow, that's a lot of fuel for 17 laps. I think I was overestimating the amount of laps that they had left in the tank, but let's see when Z1 starts rolling. Z1 is rolling now. Taze is coming around turn 4. Let's see how much fuel Z1 took. He couldn't have taken 68%. Nice. He took 70%. All right, where is he? Cardi Link into the pits. Will Taze get around him? Will the undercut work? Ooh, it will not. Z1 is on super cold tires, though. Taze has already had a lap to warm him up. So the undercut did not work in Taze's favor. However, he has quite a bit to go, as everyone's going to make their last round of pit stops here. Super late in the race, potentially driven by Taze, to have everyone look at their fuel and tires and go, oh man, I can't make it to the end. So it looks like Karting Link will fall to 8th right now. I'd imagine he's going to pick up a lot of positions, as the rest of these guys still have to make a pit stop. I think Valhalla's already gone in. I think Zodiac's already gone in. Has Ghost Reaper gone in? Ghost Reaper's gone in. The Duke? The Duke has not gone in, but he pit a little earlier. So Chris Ruiz still has to go in. There's Dubs. Karting Link is right behind him. So I think Karting Link's going to pick up a couple more positions here. Still the biggest mover. Oh my goodness, the leaders are side by side and there's traffic in front of them. Where's the traffic going to go? He's going to have to run the racing line and just, unfortunately, potentially hold these guys up. Somebody's going to get the advantage on the draft, and it looks like Taze will get a better exit. Z1 has the draft, though. Taze has a side draft from both of these cars now. Oh, Adam LZ is going to move to the inside. He's going to have to brake. They're going 3 wide into turn 1. What is Adam LZ doing? Oh, that was so close. And it looks like Taze got the best of that. And Taze is back into the lead. Let's check on who our biggest movers are right now. It is the Duke, actually, with 15 spots. I'm going to turn this back to automatic. They're still going side by side, so fresh tires, gas in the tank. These guys are going to go all out until, hopefully not, but one of these guys makes a huge mistake and wrecks. As we are coming up on 10 laps to go, we probably have 13 right now. Yeah, 13 laps to go in the race. Z1 putting a huge defensive move on Taze. Taze trying to get around him, kind of peeking to the inside here. We're going to run a quick 1-minute advertisement. so we do not miss the end of this race. So bear with me. We're going to do this real quick, and we're going to cover this battle to the end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Didn't miss anything. These two are still fighting it out. So we wind down the laps here, round 8 of the Slide Job Motorsports NASCAR series here at Road America East. Z1 still in the lead, Taze in second, followed by Valhalla, Zodiac, and Ghost Reaper for your top 5. Then the Duke, Chris Ruiz, Karting Link, Straw Hat J, and Deed Speedman for your top 10. 11 laps to go in the competition. They are hitting some lap traffic. Iron Phantom putting it onto the grass, trying to make room for these leaders. Does a good job of it. I think Taze lost a little bit of time, but of course he's going to make up that time with the draft, of course. Sorry, I lost my train of thought completely. Still fighting it out. We have 10 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Put your bets in the chat on who you think is going to ultimately win this race. Deed Speedman going into the pits super late with 10 to go. So that will potentially drop him out of the top 10. I'm not even clicked on the game. There we go. Yeah, that'll drop him out of the top 10. But firmly focused on this battle for the lead. Still bump drafting, trying to peek to the inside here. Not really the best move to make because you really want to be on the outside of this car coming. Oh my goodness, what a move by Taze! Holy crap! I will eat my words, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a move. I was just in the process of saying how bad of a move that was, how he wanted to be on the other side, but he's just slipped around Z1 to take the lead with 9 laps to go. I have been tagged in something. Sorry, I gotta look at something real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely under 10 to go. I think 8 this time by. Current leader is Taze. Followed by Z1, Valhalla, Zodiac, Ghost Reaper for your top 5. Then the Duke, Chris Ruiz, Karting Link, Straw Hat J, and Visible Rocket to fill out the top 10. I think Taze ran a bit wide. Oh my goodness, there's Iron Phantom again. A little bit of contact between these two. And they will go side by side down the backstretch. And Z1's back. No, Z1's been in the lead, fighting off Taze now. And no, we're not 10 laps to go, are we? Yeah, we are. Oh, I blinked and I missed Taze passing Z1. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to put my Discord on Do Not Disturb. But man, it's coming down to the wire. Chris Ruiz going into the pits. That'll bring Karting Link up to 7th. Z1 almost making a bit of a mistake there. We're going to see where Karting Link is in comparison to the Duke. Both of these two drivers, the biggest movers. Here comes, wow, what a run by Z1. Will sail right past him. We're going to check engine damage on both of these two. I don't think there's much to report. No, there's no engine damage between these. Ah! So Z1's back in the lead. We have 6 laps to go. And it's probably going to come down to a drag race between these two. My goodness. No other crazy battles going on track right now, as everybody is super spread out. Only one caution. And I think we're inside the window where basically all bets are off and there's not going to be another caution. So we will run to the end with a singular caution, as Taze fighting the car through turn 4 and is going to gather himself for this 5-lap shootout between these two. He is not 61 seconds behind him. Okay, I cannot trust that. So, oh, somebody just died behind him. It was Gen 3 LS. I don't know what happened, but he just got yeeted. I'm going to check his damage real quick. He has to be absolutely fried. It was a bit of a jump scare. Yeah, the whole car is just toast. All right, let's get back on the battle for the lead. Got a bit of a jump scare there, but we're all good to go. Make sure we're not running an advertisement when we just ran another ad, unfortunately. I have no control over that. Well, I can turn ads off, which I think I should do in the... Is that Iron Phantom helping a third competitor? As Taze gets around Z1 for the lead? No way, that's three people Iron Phantom has helped. So Taze is in the lead, 4 laps to go, and look at this. I love this man. And we are side by side for the lead. Let me get back to that. Let me get back to the lead, but Iron Phantom 100% is the MVP of the race. Z1 will get around Taze. Taze trying to get a little bit of a switch back there, but not a whole lot of track space to get it done. Still holding the inside of Z1 to get that side draft. And it's a drag race to the line with Reckless looking in his rear view mirror with a bunch of freedom and some more freedom behind him, as he's going to have to move. Taze will retake the lead. Z1 has a little bit... No, he is blocked by Taze, as Visible Rocket will go into the pits with 3 laps to go. Taze is now going to have the advantage of a little bit of a draft coming up. A little bit of separation between Taze and Z1 here. As I am shaking in my boots, waiting to see how this unfolds. Oh, that dog scared me. Sorry, there's a dog barking outside. All right, we have 2 laps to go. Taze still in the lead. Or Taze in the lead. Z1 hot on his tail. Z1 seems to be backing off just a little bit, as Taze will have to fight through some lapped traffic here. Hopefully they can move. Z1's going to make the best of the draft, of course, as he has 2 lanes to choose from. Taze probably telling people to get out of the way. This is going to decide the race. This corner right here. I guess it won't. That was pretty clean. Reckless getting out of the way. And Visible Rocket is going to have to move too. But if he moves, he's going to give the advantage to Z1. So Taze is going to look to go to the inside. And Z1's going to follow him. Visible just needs to hold the line just a little longer. There goes Taze. Side by side, Z1 trying to get the draft of both cars. We'll lift a little early. As it's going to come down to the line. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 2 laps to go. There's a board being thrown at the leaders here in protest of them being super fast. I'm completely dumb. These guys run to the end. I'm covering way too many series. I need to like put a sticky note on my monitor that says these guys run to the end. These guys don't. Whew. All right, white flag next time by. Taze in the lead, followed by Z1, Valhalla, Zodiac, Ghost Reaper for your top 5. The Duke, 7390, Straw Hat J, Karting Link 7, Chris Ruiz, and Deed Spearman for your top 10. And Z1's going to try a move. Taze is going to cut him off. Z1 into the dirt. This feels like deja vu. I feel like I've been here before, as we will watch the white flag fly as it all comes down to this lap. 1 caution for close to 2 hours of racing here. I'm going to snooze ads just once. Hopefully we're not running an advertisement right now. I would absolutely lose my mind. And I'm sure everybody else would as well. Z1 has 2 corners to make it work. And that's a 4th competitor that Iron Phantom is helping. Okay, that guy deserves the win. Ooh, Dub's trying to get in the way of his team member. Z1 coming around, and I think Taze will take it. An absolutely beautiful drive by Taze, starting in the lead, unfortunately making an error, falling to 11th, And he will take the checkered flag as our round 8 winner, ladies and gentlemen, followed by Z1. Third place will go to Valhalla. Karting Link just DNF'd at the end. No. Oh, no. So wait, somebody else is DNF'd. Oh, that's Karting Link. Okay. Zodiac will take fourth. And for your top 5, rounding out the top 5 anyway, will be Ghost Reaper. Throwing a little, throwing it side by side, a little bit of a handbrake turn, and oh no, he took it. Never mind. I thought he lost 5th. I thought the Duke just stole the top 5 from him. I was like, wait a minute. Duke taking 6th. The Duke being our biggest mover of the race, picking up 15 positions. The Duke started last and is in the top 10. Look at that. Straw Hat J in 7th. Chris Ruiz coming around. Oh, Gen 3 LS just left. That's a DNF. That sucks. Chris Ruiz getting punted a little bit. Deed Speeman, of course, will take 9th, and then Dubs for your top 10, followed by Visible Rocket, Rye Racer, Reckless, Franny Snips, Adam LZ5, and Iron Phantom, who I should say has helped 4 competitors get to pit lane. And Iron Phantom's just going to park it here. Throw a little bit of a dance. And look, he's having the time of his life. 1, 2, 3 in GT3 voice chat. All right, I will be there in a second. All right, we're going to run a 30-second advertisement. We're going to run 1 minute advertisement, sorry. And we're going to get to our top 3. And then we will we'll change over and do our submission lap for the IEC IMSA series. So give me 1 minute and we will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with our top 3 finishers. Let me go ahead and include my desktop audio, and we will get to it. So, let's talk with Valhalla. So, congratulations on 3rd. Walk us through how that race went. It was a little weird with only 1 caution throughout the entire thing.
Just by myself for 70% of the race, pretty much. Nothing really going on.
Yep, I definitely feel
Hayes
that.
got in front of me. He was like 0.3 in front, and he started pulling away. I just couldn't keep up, and that was pretty much it. Nothing really interesting happened other than passing lap traffic.
Gotcha. All right, well, I'm glad it was kind of glad it was a boring race, kind of not. It's a pretty hectic restart there on the only caution we had in the race. But yeah, congratulations on third.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Taze, or sorry, not Taze, Z1. Um, what a drive, I should say. Um, you and Taze fought through the that hectic restart as I mentioned before. Walk us through how your race went and uh, kind of what you were anticipating after that first caution.
Race was, I'd say, decent. Obviously, finishing second. I was definitely not happy with how it went per se, but that's more because of my own issues, getting that engine damage multiple times. But it was more or less getting through that pack of people in the restart, which didn't go terribly. I'd say we got through that pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. It didn't look like you guys had too much of an issue, at least after the majority of at least the top five or top 10 that pit on that second lap got through whatever happened between turns one and two. But as you guys got on the backstretch, it looked to calm down quite a bit.
Yeah. At that point, I figured out I had engine damage, so I was sitting there probably bitching a little bit,
Yeah.
trying to trying to catch up to Chris. But uh, once we got through it, yeah, it was pretty calm. Not much else happened after that. I know me and Taze fought pretty dang hard at the end there, and I made a mental mistake on the second to last lap, which cost my opportunity to catch him. But I didn't expect to beat him at this track. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Um, yeah, congratulations on second. You put up a hell of a fight. I was surprised, and I'm sure you were as well, of just the raw pace that Taze had. I think you were carrying engine damage as well for the majority of it. So I think that played a bit into the closing speed as well.
I won't say that it cost me the race, but it definitely hampered me at times. But like I said, I didn't think I was going to beat him in the end anyway. He's got a lot more experience here than I do, so I'll take a second.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on second there. And
Appreciate it.
let's get to our race winner, Taze. So, man, what a run you had. Um, walk us through how your race went.
Well, so I'm just gonna say now this is probably the last time Road America East will be on the schedule. Sad to say it's gonna go. It's my favorite track. Yeah, my race went different than expected. Came back from the backpack after that first pit stop on the very beginning of the race. Got screwed a couple times coming out of four, which caused me a couple seconds to the leaders. I knew I had pace to get back up to the top of the leaderboard. It's just a matter of time and then a matter of not messing up. I know Z, who else had engine damage? Val, Chris, they all had engine damage. So I knew as long as hit my marks, I was going to catch them eventually. I was trying to undercut the pit strategy every single time to see if it would work. And then every time I would undercut, the first lap out, I would screw up and cause me a second. So that's why I could never get out in front after that pit stop. But the great battle in the end for the last 20 laps between me and Z. So I mean, I feel like we put on a good show just for the stream out there for the stream, and then Dubs helped me on the way to the finish line with the draft, and then giving me that fastest lap on the very end of the race, which caused me to sweep the whole race.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, I'm sure those with your eyes and then the eyes on your hood definitely played a bit of a bit of a role into that closing speed as well, and of course, giving a very large draft to the car behind you. Yeah, it was a fantastic battle watching between you two is a lot of good pointers for everybody else that watches this afterwards. Just how to race fast, how to be like super close to guys that are also fast, and where you can give room, and you know, just
On this track, the run matters coming out of the corner if you want to keep the draft. You can brake early and get the quicker exit, causing you to stay in draft and pass the guy rather than late braking into the corner.
yeah, definitely. And it's hard to say what corner here is the most crucial. Let me pull up the track map. Not that I
4.
need it. I
Four
would
is the most
4.
crucial.
I
is
would
the
say
uphill.
4.
You have to have all the run. Yeah, up the hill.
Yeah, I would say 4, and then
2.
1,
2.
3, and then 2.
No, 2 is crucial. 2 is very crucial.
It's the exits to the straightaway because you want to have as much speed carried into it,
Mhm.
especially if you're the leader in a draft, because everybody behind you is gonna get the toe off and be able to catch you immediately if they don't have engine damage. I did want to pop in on this just to say again, I appreciate you streaming for us. Playoffs are coming up soon, and I think this track is always a good one if you have it in a season to do it toward the end because
Mhm.
it is very technical. Somebody pointed that out during the race, and it is very technical. You have to hit your marks, like Tay said, as long as you don't have engine damage, and it takes nothing to get it. Like, I don't know if it's every time I check, it's after I hit that jump, I have it. Like, it'll be like 0.2, 0.3, then another 0.2, you know. But it just adds up over the race, and, you know, power matters. And the rules, I think, played a lot of part into it because we didn't really have as many cautions as we could have, but a lot of it was just single car incidents. There's not a lot we
Definitely.
can do about that. And so you lose pace, and you know, battles are good all the way around regardless. Still a fun race, but
Yeah. But yeah,
This is SJM.
congratulations on first there, Taze, on another race win. Sorry for cutting you off, Dubs.
No, you're good.
Oh, no, you're good, brother.
fine,
You're
good. You
Um,
are A-okay, bud.
yeah, you're leading
Cut
us.
those
And
off anytime you want.
yeah, I think I don't give a shit. I think this league's turning out again. Like I always say this a lot, but it's always blows my mind how much people we can bring to it, the attendance we run each race, the amount of drivers that are quicker than you think, and then obviously with Z1 joining, he's been Taze's competition. Obviously you got Val, Zodiac, those other guys, but as far as like win to win, it's been back and forth between Taze and Z1. And
Yeah,
I all I can say is let's keep getting these fast drivers in here and let's keep putting on shows.
Yeah, absolutely. Did want to point out Robert Voice Iron Phantom 19, wherever his name is in
Yes.
the standings. So he helped 4 competitors
Yes, he's
get back to
getting-
pit
yep.
road.
We already
Yep,
talked
he's
about it.
getting
Yeah.
5 extra points. 5 extra points regardless of his finish for sportsmanship, and I'm probably going to I just want to keep it if 5 points still doesn't seem like enough because you do make a good. He did help people, but yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
getting some sort of recognition for that because holy shit, nobody has to do that and he does it.
Yeah.
And Robert isn't the fastest on the track, but he shows up and he's not really wrecking too many people. He's not really in the way. I mean, he does what he can, and man, he's helped 3 people out get back in the track. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Kudos.
Let's put him in a Lightning McQueen paint for the rest of this series because I did see his memorial paint for I think it was his cat that passed away. So definitely feel that. I actually need to go grab one of my cats and bring them on stream. Let me go and close this up, and we'll get to a more casual type stream. To where I'm going to go ahead and just do my lap submission time for the IEC IMSA series. So,
Oh, you racing?
yeah, I'm racing that one.
Oh, so are we? Hell yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and back out of this, take a quick break, go grab one of my cats, and I'll probably go into GT3 Race Day voice chat and open up a Sebring like practice lobby because I think it's Sebring.
It's Sebring, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so.
Your goal is at least a 159, like a high 159.
Yep.
I I think I can
That's
do that
possible.
with
You can do it.
100% rubber
Isn't it a
ring.
Okay.
low 159?
No, you can get a high. You can get a high.
I know you can get
You still get-
158s.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah, I know you can.
158s,
But you,
but
you get pro lobby if you hit a low.
setting up my
you
cat
hit like a
passed
low,
after
too.
our Indianapolis race. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robert. But yeah, we'll be right back. Congratulations, everybody. I'm gonna move to GT3 race day. I'm gonna throw the stream into be right back mode. I'm gonna go grab a drink and get ready.
Bet.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning into the race. I'm gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with some Sebring GT3 lap time verification. So get to watch me actually race a little bit. So yep, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink and a cat, and yeah, we'll be back.